Whoops. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding the statistic numbers. I'm having trouble finding the statistic numbers for the non-farm payroll. I'm in New Zealand, and the terms used are strange. I looked through the website you gave, but I get lost. Is there an easier ways to get the numbers? Don't know what you mean. If you go to Forex Factory, they have the numbers, forexfactory.com. They will give you the numbers. So I don't know what you mean by statistical numbers. Use the 3-rate strategy on the non-farm payroll. Tried to be clever. Didn't start placing my orders till 12:28. Ran out of time and missed the first 30 pips of the U.S.-Swiss lesson learned. Allow more time or place orders faster. Yes, indeed. Had the stop set on Euro-US dollar at 37.15. EFX didn't fill till 37.38. That's a factor of the spread. That's called slippage. 23 pips extra loss. Is this typical of fast-moving markets? Yes. One thing you can try to do is not place a market order. You can try and place a stop. You can also tell EFX place a market order, but what they call a bound, which means you're only willing to give up, let's say, 10 pips of extra slippage, which says, okay, I want to place my stop at 300, 2.0, 300, but I'm willing to stop out as high as 2.0, 310. They do have that set up. Again, call your broker and find out. They'll be able to tell you exactly how it works. Are there plans being made for the hotel to provide some power strips for each table so we can plug in our laptops for note-taking during the conference? At this point, no, there's not. In fact, I hadn't really thought about that. People taking notes on their laptops. My main concern is that you won't have wireless internet access, because I know if you've got the internet, you're going to be checking your email. Believe me, I was just in a $10,000 business conference, and there were guys in there that were out there checking their email and goofing off on the internet, and they paid 10 grand to be in the room. So believe me, it's because if I were in your shoes, I would probably think about it too. Oh, I've heard this a million times, or you just kind of zone out. So no, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure there's not internet access in the room. If you do need to get online and check something, just unplug, go out, check it, then come back and be in the room. We're going to be giving a lot of information out, and the last thing you want to do is go there and miss something because your computer has sucked you in. Are you by any chance one of the market wizards in the first book? No. What we want is for you to actually call and take trades and show us this chart pattern. Show us all this chart pattern actual works with winning trades so we can make some money while we're learning. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Can you tell us which platform to use or how to, as in your example, place $20,000 with a broker and keep $80,000 in the bank while trading $100,000 in account size? That really is just the accounting on your end. Okay, remember, you're figuring out how much money to risk, right? So you know whether or not you have $100,000 or whether you have $10,000. If I have $100,000 in the bank and I only want to leave 20 grand, if I figure out that $20,000 gives me enough money to trade with, then I want to wire my broker $20,000 and keep $80,000 in the bank, but I'm going to risk in the account like I had $100,000. What does that mean? Well, let's do some quick numbers. Okay, this is really simpler than what you're making it out to be. If I had $20,000, 20,000 times 0.03, that means if I'm risking 3%, that's $600. If I have 100,000 and 100,000, it's $3 grand.